The Magic Man once again. I'm still on the court. The lights stayed on. I thought they was gonna go off when I did the other video. Let me see if I can bust another video very quickly. So Federer, he ain't tripping. Nadal fans tripping, Federer fans tripping, other tennis fans tripping, but Federer ain't tripping. I'm telling you. Man, the tennis preacher, the prophet, the psychic, coming back at you again with another video. Okay, people, Serena Williams, she, after getting beat straight sets by Naomi Osaka, Serena Williams, pissed off, storms out of the stadium, doesn't show up for the post-game interview. They're gonna fine Serena $1,000. Man, well. Now, here's the big question: is that good or bad from a competitive standpoint? Now, I know people gonna say from a sportsman-like standpoint, people gonna say, okay, Magic Man, that's not, they're gonna say, okay, that's not good. She should have shown up to the post-game news conference. If Naomi would have lost against her, she would have showed up. But Serena wasn't having that. So let me just say this. Is this good or bad? If I was coaching Serena, would I like this? Okay, all right, people, let me say something. Okay, I was going to analyze the whole match anyway. So this is part of Serena's comeback. I wanted to analyze Serena's comeback and see where she stands right now. People, listen, from a competitive standpoint, okay, of course, from a sportsmanship standpoint, this is not good. But I mean, Serena ain't trying to get no sportsman award anyway. She's trying to come back, okay, from giving birth, and she's trying to get her game back. So from a competitive standpoint, is this a good thing? People, from a competitive standpoint, if I was coaching Serena, this is actually good from a competitive standpoint. Now, I did notice in the match, even though Serena got beat straight sets, she was competitive. I mean, you know, Serena, she has her desire to want to win, and it's that Naomi's just so good, and Serena's not back anyway, but still. Let me get back to the question. Is this good or bad? From a competitive standpoint, people, this is good because it shows that Serena, she ain't ready to give up the guard, man. Even though there has been a changing of the guard, whether Serena wants to give it up or not. Now, just because there's a changing of the guard from Serena to Naomi Osaka, that don't mean that Serena's not going to win any more majors. I said I think Serena will. I think she will at least tie Margaret Court's record. I think she'll break the record. Okay, so but let me just talk about this. Let me tell you why this is good from a competitive standpoint. Listen, Naomi Osaka is really, really good, and Serena knows this. So Serena, she ain't about giving I mean, yeah, she's giving Naomi Osaka credit, but Serena ain't ready to bow down and give up the throne. And Serena's like, hey, man, I'm still a champion. I'm 23. I got 23 majors. I didn't come back just so Naomi can beat me every time. And so everybody can just talk about this Naomi Osaka. I am Serena Williams. I'm going to get my game back. I'm a fighter. I'm not going to be, I didn't come here. I'm not going to some news conference because I know those stupid sports writers are going to just ask me questions about Naomi Osaka, and I'm not going to talk about Naomi Osaka for an hour and let Naomi Osaka get in my head some way. So I'm not going to the news conference, so I ain't got to hear all that because I'm finna go get my game right. Now let me talk more about why that can be good. Now, I don't recommend people just skipping news post-game news conferences, but I'm saying, people, Serena, listen, man, Serena is about getting her game fully back, and she want to send a message not just to Naomi Osaka. She's sending a message to tennis fans, to the world, that man, she's still Serena Williams. She's letting everybody know, I'm gonna win me 24. I'm gonna win 25 majors. I'm gonna win 26 majors. Man, listen, man, I'm not playing some nice. I'm not playing some nice Serena. I don't care. So I'm a champion. And so Serena, so basically what I'm saying, if I was a coach, what I would like, I would give an exception to this here. Her skipping the news conference. I wouldn't have recommended it, but if it happened, they say, hey man, the player you coaching, Serena, she skipped the news conference. I'd be like, and I wouldn't have a problem with it. I wouldn't even question Serena about it, because it's telling me Serena, this is the main thing here, people. It's by her skipping that news conference and being pissed off about it and everything, and storming out of the stadium. They say she went straight to her car. That's telling me Serena still got a fire. She doesn't want to lose. And that's what and man, I'm going to tell you, man, you got to have that fire. You got to hate to lose, to beat like a Naomi Osaka. Serena knows, she knows what it takes to come back and be able to beat like a Naomi Osaka level. So for this time, I would give an exception to that. Now, I know people, listen, man. Okay, listen. Those people that's going to take this too far and say, oh, this was so bad Serena didn't show up to the news conference. Listen, people. Well, hey, I would rather skip the news conference than to show up and curse all those sports writers out that's going to be asking me a bunch of stupid questions. Or I'd rather not show up, pay $1,000, than to show up and snap and go off on everybody, then walk out of the news conference. So maybe Serena knew, man, I better not go to this news conference, because I'm going to probably get up and walk out, because they're going to be asking me a bunch of stupid questions. So, but I think I like it that, I'm just saying, I'm not saying I super like it, but I'm just saying, I understand why she did it. I'm telling y'all, it's good from a competitive standpoint, that she's saying, hey man, she still got a fire, and she don't like losing against anybody, and she doesn't like losing against this Naomi Osaka. And y'all better, if y'all think Naomi Osaka gonna keep beating me, I got news for y'all. That's basically what Serena is saying. And one thing I can't say this about Serena game, even though Naomi Osaka, I did say she was gonna blast Serena straight sets. And you know what? It ain't fair to, make too much of that, because Serena doesn't have a game fully back. What Serena still has, though, people, she has her power. And she just need to get her body in top shape. But that's important, that she still has power. Naomi Osaka wasn't able to overpower Serena all the time. Like she can do Simona Halep. Like Simona Halep almost lost yesterday. She's in trouble, like with a Naomi Osaka, because, man, Naomi Osaka got so much power than a Simona Halep, so she can overpower Simona Halep. She can't really do that with Serena. So when Serena get her mind and everything back and body in shape, it will be very interesting. But I still think she's going to have trouble with Naomi, though. Okay, people, tennis preacher, prophet, psychic signing off. Have a good one.